Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you all are doing good. So today in this video we will discuss about anonymous class in Java. So let's see what is anonymous class. So basically Java anonymous inner class is an inner class without a name and for which only a single object is created. So I want to say anonymous class don't have any names and we can only create only one object is created for anonymous class. An anonymous inner class can be useful when making an instance of an object with certain extras such as overloading methods of a class or interfaces. If you have a class, maybe your class name is xyz, and inside your class you have a method like go method, and you have created that method only to override it. You just extend that class in any other classes and just override that go method. So there is only one use of that class to override it. In that case, we don't need to create any class. We can go with anonymous class. So in simple words, a class that has no name is known as anonymous inner class, and it should be used if you have to override a method of a class or interfaces. So Java anonymous inner class can be created in two ways. Like one is class. That class may be abstract or concrete, or second one is interface, using interface. So let's see what I'm trying to say. Let me show you first example. Like I have a class XYZ. Okay, and inside this class, I have a method like void go, and inside this method, I'm just printing something like go. Okay, and there is one and I am just trying to extend that class in my main class. Okay, inside my main class, and there is only one use of that class. I'm going to override this class. Like I'm just changing this void go to, like, let me create one more class here so that xyz2. Okay, and inside this class I have also a go method. Okay, and let me just extend this class first. Extends xyz, and I'm just copying this content from here, and let's annotate this at the rate override. Okay, so you can see when I have a class, inside that class I have a method go, which is only printing this line, which is responsible to print this line. And I have made another class to, and this class have only one role to do, like one work to do. It have one method which will override it in any other classes. Okay, so in this case we don't need to make that class using this way. We can make a anonymous class. So let me show you example of anonymous class. I think you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like a class which have any method, and there is only one purpose to that class is if we have to override a method of a class or interfaces. Like if you want to just override that class method in any other classes, or in any other classes. Okay, that is the only purpose of that class. In that case we can go with anonymous class. So let's make anonymous class. uh, Let me just remove all this stuff. So instead of doing this, we can just make anonymous class here. So I'm going to take example of abstract class here. Abstract class, maybe I'm taking an example of person. Okay, I'm making abstract method here. Abstract void eat, and inside this you can say this is my abstract method. So abstract method, I don't need to just define this method. We can only declare, and inside my main class I can define that method. Okay, so this is my main class xyz. Inside my main method, I'm just going to make a object of my person class. Person obj is equal to new, and you can say person. Okay, you can see it is like, maybe let me just do, you can see person anonymous inner type. When we just extend our class inside my main class, like I'm just extending that person class in my main class, it says like person anonymous inner class. Okay, so this class have one method, and this that method will get overridden in my main class. If I have a single use of single use, then we can go anonymous class. Okay, like this. And when I write anything inside this block, and I can say like inside my main method. Okay, let's save this. So I don't need to extend, I can just override that class. Okay, this one is done, and then just call that method obj dot eat. Okay, let's save this and run this. You can see inside my main method this will get printed, because we just overrided that eat method in my main class. So this is anonymous class, and I'm giving like I am giving an example of anonymous class here using abstract class. We can also use normal classes like concrete classes. I'm giving example of abstract classes here. So when we talk about internal working of this code, like a class is created but its name is decided by the compiler. Like when we just we are doing this here. Okay, in this case a class is created but its name is decided by the compiler. Like this person class may be extended by another class, and which will override this method, which will override this my eat method. We cannot see this, because it is created by the compiler. Like a class is created but its name is decided by the compiler, which extend the person class and provide implementation of eat method. Okay, provide implementation of your eat method, which is your in abstract class. So, and next thing is an object of the anonymous class is created that is referred by you can see obj, a reference variable of person type. Okay, using this we can call that method. And so that is the whole thing about anonymous class. Let's see one more example using interfaces, how to achieve anonymous class concept using interfaces. So I'm just commenting these things here, and I'm creating a interface here. Interface table, e table. Okay, this is my interface, and inside this I'm just making a method void eat. We don't need to declare this method. We can only declare method, we can't need to define there. So, and this is my anonymous class admin method. I'm just creating all that stuff again. The main class. Okay, I'm going to create a reference of my interface obj is equal to new table. You can see it is giving suggestion of anonymous inner class. Okay, sample set, and we can just write anything whatever we want to just print here. And I can say this is my main class. Let's save this and run this. Oh, sorry, I need to just call this method eat, so that obj dot eat. Okay, Let's save this and done this. You can see this is my main class. Like this one is get printed. So using this way we can we can achieve abstract class concept using interfaces and classes. If we have interface, we need to just create a reference of that interface, and after making while we are just instancing with new keyword, we need to pass our we can override that particular method which is in our which is in our interfaces, or with you can say when we use class, and at the time that method is available in that class. So this is about interfaces, and we can use using this syntax we can make a anonymous class. Okay, we don't need to just create one more class which will extend that class. These things will these things is happening behind the scene, but we cannot see these all things is handled by our compiler. Like compiler decided name, compiler do each and everything for this anonymous class. Like for like a simple classes, when we create a simple class, just that class name is saved in our system like anonymous example at dollar symbol means it's a class. So when we create an anonymous class, an anonymous concept, in that case still compiler is creating a name for that class, but we cannot see that class name. Okay, it all like these all things are happening behind the scene. If you talk about anonymous class concept, like a class is created but its name is decided by the compiler, which implements a table like this a table interface and provided implementation of it method. Okay, and if I talk about another thing, like an object of anonymous class is created, and this is referred by obj object, a reference variable of a table type. So this is all about anonymous class. Please try to do some more example to related to this, and if you have any doubt related to this, please do comment. And I'm just merging all the things again. If you have abstract class, if you have a class, or if you have a, like we can achieve anonymous class concept using classes or using interfaces. If we are using classes, then we are just whenever we are getting a object, after that we can just override that method which is on our class, or when we are using an interface, we are just taking a reference of that class, and while instancing that using new keyword, at that time we can override that method which is which is in our interface. Okay, because when we declare a method inside interface, or you can take example of when we are creating a abstract class, and inside that we have abstract method, and so whenever we need, we are just calling that, when we are just making that object of like making object of that class, at the time it is forcing us to just implement that method which is not implemented in our abstract class, like which is declared in our abstract class. So in this case, abstract like that abstract class or that interface, like abstract class extend by another class or interface implement by any other classes, but all things handled by our compiler, so we cannot see them, but behind the scene that all things are happening here also. So this is all about anonymous classes. When you have only single purpose to create a class or create interface, like which will get override by any other classes, like override by any method, in that case we can go for anonymous class. So that's all for this video. I don't want to confuse you. If you have anything any doubt related to this video, please do comment. I'm here to help you. Thanks for watching.